Alright, let's check out what's been going on with Strong since we've been gone for the past day or so. The last time we were somewhat around here, and I highlighted that I don't think that we're going to be Wing out anymore, and I do still suspect that this inverse head and shoulders is going to be playing out, and that does obviously mean that we are going to be coming down to my price target of $77 and $70. Now, if this is your first time watching my videos, I get these price targets. Number one, 2.618 Fibonacci is right here at the $77, and we get the 2.618 Fibonacci from drawing our low to high Fibonacci micro fib from basically up here. I get the price target down here of the $70 because we have two bull flag or bear flag targets rather. We've got a bearish pennant, this massive one with a price target basically right on the dot of $70. And then we do have a more micro bear flag with our price target just below the $70. So just a quick update on, or just a quick reason why I do believe that we are going to be coming down to the $77 to $70. We have extreme confluence down here. There's so far 3 different technicals pointing that the bottoming region would be around here. And I also do think a setup like this with an inverse head and shoulders maybe potentially playing out. I think this is going to take a lot longer than maybe we initially thought that it was going to play out. You know, we drew this scenario when we had just come down to here before we even came up here and started falling off, so it has been working out up until now. I mean, it's kind of taking its time to form this head, so I mean, it might be something like this. It might really take its time, but nonetheless, the moon line that I've got my eyes on for Strong, if you were looking for a breakout, or personally, obviously this is not financial advice, this is where I plan on entering Strong if we do have a strong breakout. Haha. But yeah, 190 is the region I've been looking at. If we do have a strong pump above 190, I'll be very happy to enter Strong, because obviously if you've been watching my videos, I've been talking about this inverse head and shoulders, and I've been talking about how I'm bearish on Strong since I started making videos at 272. We've done nothing but fall off the table since then, so I am still sitting on the sidelines for this. I'm not trying to catch a falling knife. I am waiting for this bottoming region, and if we do look at what's going on in the short term, you can kind of see that we're playing out like let me see, is this a bearish pennant? I mean, I think a bearish pennant defines it pretty well. You can kind of yeah, I would say this is a bearish pennant, but either way, bearish pennant, bull flag, they have the same price target no matter which way you draw them, because we take it from the pole. I wouldn't even, you know, take this data into consideration, but nonetheless, we are currently setting up a bear flag, bearish pennant, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it like this, really. I think this is probably the best way to define it. So nonetheless, this is the situation we've got right now. We are putting in bearish signal after bearish signal. The last couple of bear flags that I've pointed out, I mean, if we come all the way back to here, I really don't want to point out every single bear flag that's been going on, because I don't want to make this video too long, because, you know, some of you have been watching my Strong videos and it's pretty much been the same for the past week or so. So we had this bearish pennant, we broke down. We had this bear flag, we broke down. We're now forming another bear flag, bear pennant, whatever you want to call it. It does look like a bearish pennant to me, but like I said, doesn't really matter what it is. It's another bearish technical, really. I mean, we've had this dump, we've had a dead cat bounce that, you know, barely came up that high, and we're putting in a series of lower highs. If we are able to have a strong breakout at the top of this, so be it. The moon line is still 190. That doesn't change whether we dump or pump. 190 is the region where if we do have a strong bounce above it, that would be where I'm looking to get in for Strong. It doesn't look like we're doing that, in my opinion. I think it looks like we're about to start heading down. You know, I've been talking about this drop for quite a while now. From where we are now, it's about a 42.5% decrease from where we are. So if we have a massive reversal today, so be it. I'd be happy to buy a breakout, and a very short-term breakout, because this is not the kind of crypto that I want to hold in the long term. I think Strong has zero sustainability in the long term, and, you know, if I was going to be buying, in my opinion, shitcoin Ponzi schemes that are nodes, I would be buying Stronger. I wouldn't be buying Strong. So that's just my own opinion. I think Stronger, when it does come out, will be doing quite well, at least in the short term, because, you know, while I'm not a fan of nodes, because I do think every single node, and literally every node that I've ever looked at, they have this exact same chart. You draw your fib from the low to the high. They basically have a massive rally. They basically enrich all of the people who got in all the way back down here, and then they fall off the table, dead cat bounce, and continue to fall off the table. And they break below every single level of support. They break below every single Fibonacci, and they wipe out basically everyone. Because it's the same with all nodes. I mean, most people don't even read the white paper, and Strong doesn't even have a white paper from the last time I checked. I mean, this is really a shitcoin to me. You can disagree, you can agree. Nonetheless, I'm here to make money. I'm not here to, hate on a project or love a project. Don't hate it, don't love it, trade it. That's what I like to say. So I will be getting into Stronger purely for the reason that new nodes, they all pretty much have this chart. They start off with a dirt cheap market cap, they have a massive rally, and then all of the early investors exit. All of the people who are stuck with 10, 20 nodes, it gets to the point where your gas fees are higher than the actual rewards you're making, and that is basically when the project fails. And from what I can tell, having conversations with you guys in the comment section, most of you agree with me, most of you are looking for a place to exit. Is what it is. Like I said, I do think Stronger is going to be a very nice short-term play. It is definitely something that I would look to enter if it does have a cheap market cap when it comes out. But for me, Strong, I would only really get this if it had a massive break above the 190, and I'd only be trading this for a 48% increase up to this previous rejection point, and then I would be taking profits. So it is what it is. You can agree, you can disagree, and also if any of you have any information on when Stronger is meant to come out, please leave your comments below, because I've had some mixed signals, I've had some mixed talks. I heard that an announcement was made on the 29th, and I think it's meant to come out in April, but I'd like to be on top of it. I'd like to know exactly when Stronger comes out, because like I said, it would be something that I'd be looking to get in on the ground up when it does come out on day one. But like I said, I do think 99.99% of nodes will fail in the long term. If you disagree, I challenge you. Find a node that has been around for more than 2 or 3 years and it hasn't fallen off the table. Because I have not found a single node that has lasted more than a year or two. Like I said, all of these charts have the exact same chart. All of these nodes have the exact same chart. They start off very cheap. They have massive parabolic rallies. Early investors take profit, everyone gets out, and people are left holding bags that they don't believe in, that they don't want, and they're just looking for a new investment, or they're looking for a new Ponzi scheme, Ponzi node to get into. That is just my opinion, very strong opinion. I'm not trying to fudge you out your bags. This is just my opinion. You've come to my channel for my opinion and my technical analysis. This is what I see. I don't like being bearish on Strong every single day when I do hop on the charts, but so far being bearish has stopped us from buying all the way up here at 272. So if I'm wrong, if we have a massive reversal, I'll be buying at 190. That's better than buying at 272. That's better at buying the first dip down to 300, and that's better than buying at the all-time high. So that's all I see. Once again, best of luck if you are in Strong. I mean, I know some of you are holding bags that are very much down, so I do hope I'm wrong. I do hope you all make it. And once again, if any of you have information about Stronger node, when it's meant to come out, when the release is, please let me know in the comment section. So yeah, that's all I see for Strong. Best of luck if you are holding it. Once again, none of this is financial advice, just my opinion on the market, and you've always got to do what's best for you. Cowboy out. Peace.